A lot of people are just starting to wake up to this whole Balenciaga thing, and it really is just the tip of the iceberg. If you think that's bad, you might not want to watch this video. Now, who am I? Just some random dude on social media spouting off some things. You should always check in with your gut, make sure it resonates. But in 2014, I put my fist to the sky and I told God if I was going to continue living in this reality, I needed to know what it was all about. That's when I had certain individuals start coming into my reality, such as Corey Good through YouTube videos. This is a good gentleman who claims to be from the secret space program. He says that he's experienced and witnessed the evil that takes place on this planet firsthand. Now, how can you just trust someone that's talking on YouTube, right? Well, for me, I couldn't. So what I did is I took certain bits of information that Corey Good was sharing and I ran it by multiple intuitive friends that I had, and I kept getting very similar answers. So I started to feel as if this was a guy that was speaking the truth. And one of the things that he says is that the governments around the world have siphoned hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars from tax-paying citizens to use money, funnel into these black projects that are kept secret. And what they've done is they've spent all this money drilling large holes with these large boring machines that drill holes, and these caverns connect all major cities in the US and other countries around the world. They've built a magnetic train system that's capable of traveling at extremely high speeds. Now, why would they do this? Why would they siphon billions of dollars of taxpayers' money to create large holes all around the planet with high-speed trains in them? Well, Corey Good claims that they're used to traffic and they're used to transport these trafficked children, these children that have been kidnapped. They're used to transport all around the place, and not only that, it gets a lot weirder. It's not just for the sick individualistic needs of certain psychopaths. There's also an off-world human trafficking slave trade. I know this might be hard to believe for some, but Corey Good talks about how there is a city the size of Manhattan in a glass dome on the dark side of the moon that many elites travel to. And, you know, we've all been hoodwinked about the technology that's out there. They use these free energy devices. He also talks about how there's basically a concentration camp on Mars. So this is far-fetched stuff, right? But I have a couple friends that can leave their body at will and remote view. And so I was like, hey, have you ever remote viewed or checked out the dark side of the moon? They're like, no. I'm like, could you do it, please? They did it. And the information that they came back with was basically hand for hand what Corey Good was talking about. I even had a friend that can remote view that was chased out of the concentration camp in Mars by a reptilian being. So the rabbit hole goes deep. This has been happening for a very long time. Balenciaga is just the tip of the iceberg. If you're just waking up to the reality you live in, hang in there. The shock is very deep at first, but you'll get over it. We have to uncover these things in order for the world to change. It's all for the better. That's all I got. Thanks for watching.